Okay, so now we're going to look at union and union all. So union is used to combine the results of two or more select statements. Both select queries must have the same columns in the output, and these columns must be in the same order. Union will remove duplicate records from a query, while union all would include them. You can see in the syntax here for how union is used when writing a query. Let's look at an example. So we've got the output of two queries here, query 1 and query 2. If we wanted to show all the results into a single output of both of these queries, we could union them. The output would depend on whether we use union or union all. As you can see in the bottom right table, Paul Jones is included twice because we have used union all. Let's look at an example in MySQL Workbench. Okay, so I've opened up a new query here, and let's just show all the columns from the customers table. So you can see we have customer first name, customer last name as well. So say we wanted to show the customers and the employees' names. So let's just show everything from the employees table as well. I'll just need to put a semicolon between these. So employee also has a first name and last name. So the column name is actually different. So we actually have to give them the same name whenever we union them together. So again, I'll just put a semicolon and let's just display the first and last name from both tables. So in our customers table, so let's just add in our table name first, and I think it was contact first name, yep. And let's just name that column first name, and then we'll also show the contact last name, and we'll name that last name from customers. And then this is the employees table in the output here, so you can see it's just first name and last name. So we can union and then start writing our second query, which will just be first name and last name from the employees table. Okay, so now we have a list of all employees and customers in the same output. And if any employees and customers had the same name, same first and last name, they would only be shown once here. But if we wanted to show them twice, we could just change this to union all. So we also can't distinguish here who's a customer and who's an employee. So we could actually add in a new column. So we'll just start it, open quotation marks, and we'll just name it customer. So that's going to be the output in every row for this particular column. So we'll just name this column type. And in our second query, so we'll have to name this column the same type, but we'll just have all the output be employee. And name that type. Okay, so now we're going to have a new column called type, which shows whether it's a customer or an employee. Okay, so you can see here all the customers, and then towards the bottom will be the employees. So I'll just show you some issues we may run into. So let's just run our query to show all columns from the customers table. So you can see city here, for example. So in our first union query, if we wanted to add city from the customers table, and then we try to execute this union query again, it's going to return an error because we aren't returning any city column from the employees table. And if we look at our employees table, you can see there is no city column, so we couldn't actually add this into the employees table unless we created our own. So let's just add a comma And then in quotation marks, we can just write unknown, but we have to give it the same name. So we'll just name this column city. And then if we try to run this now, oh, I just haven't put a comma after last name. So we try to execute this. You can see it will show the city now for customer, but once we get down to our employees, it's just going to be unknown for everyone because we don't know their city. There is no city column in that table. Okay, so for now, that is it for union and union all. In the next section, we'll start looking at aggregate functions such as sum and round. So I'll see you in the next video.